Hey, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and spoiler alert, I don't think my TBR talk is going to go very well for me this month. We're heading to Kentucky to the used bookstore. They're having a dollar sale, and yeah, I'm going to buy some more books. And I've already bought books this month. Twice. Oops. Anyway, we're going to listen to China Rich Girlfriend on the way. I am anyway. What are you reading, babe? Pirates? What's that one you got in your hand? What's that about?
Wicked Plant.
Wicked Plants. And China Rich Girlfriend. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Alright. Some ingredients in here. A white squirrel coming in the back there. White squirrel art. Hey, so what did I get? What did I get? Only 7. Such restraint. Really, no, it was Gabriel's fault. He was in a little bit of a mood apparently. Normally he'll go look at the nonfiction shelves and find a few things and then play with his phone, but he was like following me, like in my personal space, like a little shadow. So it made me a little nervous. So I only went up and down one double row, but 7 books, quite enough. I did spend 10 seconds in the nonfiction section and hit gold immediately, and then I just was done. So yeah. And book hauls seem to be a topic again. I think these probably cycle every year or two. These topics, controversies, whatever's. But I like them. But I truly don't like the excessive blurbing back of the book reading. I just like to know why you bought it. What made you pick up that book? So this is what made me pick up these books. So the first one is Sweet Francaise by Irene Nemirovsky. And this one I saw on Stephanie's channel with Time to Read. You're going to see a pattern here. I pick up books because I see other people excited about them. Stephanie had been reading this through several different vlogs. She's been vlogging weekly through most of the year, and I really enjoy those and seeing her reactions and getting to know her a little better. But yeah, I think just the fact that she kept reading this, and I think she teared up once or twice actually. So I was intrigued and put it on my radar and was lucky to find it. This is set in World War II. I don't pick up a lot of World War II anymore because I read so much at one point in time. But this one seemed intriguing, a different perspective. It's set in France and actually I believe translated from the French possibly. I know it's translated, but yeah, it's just kind of daily life. She wanted to look at the daily life during that time period. So it's, I believe, in Paris for half the book and then in a village for the other half. And the author herself died in Auschwitz without finishing the novel, and someone has found the manuscripts and published it. So very intriguing with that one. And then nobody actually led me to this one really. I just saw it on the shelves and grabbed it. I, Elizabeth by Rosalind Miles. But I've actually been reading a lot of, I don't know what the term is, that old historical fiction set in Europe, mostly the British, UK monarchy type stuff, which is a topic I never used to like at all, but I've just been intrigued by it through literature lately and just reading different time periods. I think I need to make a timeline and, you know, add the books on the timeline so it all starts making sense to me. So this one had really great reviews. So yeah, and historical fiction is a theme with this haul. I got Roses by Layla Meacham, and this one I saw on Angie's channel. And this one is historical fiction set in Texas. I'm not sure the time frame, maybe late 1800s-ish. I'm not sure at all. but it's about two families, so an epic family drama based around the cotton industry and the timber industry. So there you go. This is the goldmine hit from the nonfiction section. H is for Hawk. I've been searching for this for quite some time, since starting book 2, really a year and a half ago. This I saw with Olive from a Book Olive, and she just raves about it quite often. It's a memoir-esque and probably nonfiction focused on the raptors. But yeah, it seems really like a moving novel centered around her training of the goshawk and her father's death, and, you know, coming to terms with that. So looking forward to that one. This is one I've really wanted recently, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter by Carson McCullers. This one is Southern Lit, and I am hoping that it is what I was wanting when I picked up Bastard out of Carolina and didn't gel with it. So I'm hoping I gel more with this one. And this one is, I believe, published in 1940, so a modern classic, and actually blurred by Richard Wright, so that's promising. And another one I've been hunting for most of my booktube career, Blonde by Joyce Carol Oates. And this is another historical fiction based on that iconic blonde bombshell Marilyn Monroe. And I know Eric from The Lonesome Reader will be proud. He is a Joyce Carol Oates fan, and I don't believe I've ever read any of hers, so that will be interesting. And then the last one, another one I've been searching for, Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. I believe Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures has spoken about this one a time or two. That's a really neat cover, I must say. But yeah, this one is Henry VIII and Thomas Cromwell, whatever. I'm going to learn about him. I don't know anything about him. Intrigue, intrigue. And then let's just talk about, I have a couple more from my sister. So when I was in Florida, my sister had a stack of books that she was getting rid of, and I grabbed a couple of those. So jackpot. Little Fires Everywhere by Celestine. This is contemporary, and I've been interested in it, but never really to the point of wanting to buy it unless I, you know, saw it cheap somewhere, which free is definitely cheap. So yeah, this is a subdivision intrigue is what I can get from it. So curious, I just won't bore you with the details. I know you know more than I do about that book. And then I got The Seventh Plague by James Rollins. This seems like an interesting thriller based in the deserts and talking about the biblical plagues. And my sister is a nurse and very much into plagues, so I get a lot of plague recommendations from her. And actually, I've seen this, you know, on the shelves at like Target and stuff, and like, ooh, that looks interesting. So hopefully it will be. And then my other sister gave me a very heavy book for my birthday. Pioneer Woman Books. Come and get it. So this is a cookbook. Ooh. And Pioneer Woman, if you don't know, her husband is a cattle rancher out in, I believe, Oklahoma. And she has quite a well-known blog, just extremely well-known in the States. And just has become, you know, an icon through blogging of all things. And now she has her own show. And, yeah, so this book not only has cooking, but it has her family and, you know, sights from their ranch. So looking forward to, Gabriel will like that. He likes it when I cook. So looking forward to enjoying that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.